Nords. How can they drink so much without falling over?
You want us to help drive off the daggers? You better prove the rest of the pack can fight like a Nord. Get yourself... We fight drunk! We've got a keg... You want us to help drive off the daggers? You want us to help drive off the daggers? We fight drunk! We've got a...
Greetings.
Greetings.
Well?
I hope your arrival will prove a boon to Ebonheart. Beyond, no one will work together. Each faction has a different reason. Which would you like to know about? I wish I knew their complaint. They refused to talk to us. I even went to speak with their quarters leader, Sashajar. She accused me of plotting to kill a tree, as if I cared about such things. The Nords in town are lumber traders from the Rift. You might have noticed a lack of trees. When they asked Hraelgar, our people love fighting, it's our nature. We fight the land just to survive. Only the Dunmer's natural superiority allows us to flourish in this wasteland. Lately, our people have been demoralized. Even disciple Sildrus at the Tribunal Temple expects defeat.
Hail.
Another stranger? I have no quarrel with you. We shall speak. But know that if you would help those trying to murder our Hist, I will speak with my teeth instead of my tongue. It's dying. It was never healthy. This isn't Black Marsh after all. So in the last few weeks, it's withered. We've learned that House Drez is poisoning it. It's not enough to have enslaved us for generations. Now they want to carve our hearts out. The best we can do is fertilize it. We're using mud crab meat wrapped in ash reed. Both are common around the quarter. We've also set guards around the tree to keep the Dunmer away. If you wish to aid us, gather the items I requested. Ash reeds grow in the tide pools in our quarter, and mud crabs thrive on the shores nearby. Gather some of each and present them at the roots of our hist. Some of our people heard a dark elf talking to others of his kind. He asked if they'd seen the Drez rowing out to our hist tree. He saw jars of poison in the boat. That's not hard to believe. Ravel Urano. My people overheard him at the inn. He was drunk and talking too loud. No one spoke to him directly. It's never been wise for an Argonian to confront a dark elf. Especially lately. We're far from... No, but it's not difficult to believe. The Drez have always been... If you wish to aid us, gather the... Some of our people heard a duck.
I'd be better off in the Fighters Guild, or Mages Guild.
The shrines are outside the city, north, southeast, and southwest. Vivek's shrine is across the river to the southwest of Ebonheart. Almalexia's is to the... Burn the flowers at each shrine.
Hail.
You want us to help drive off the daggers? We fight drunk.
I signed up to go. That's this.
You want us to help drive off the... We fight drunk.
I tried the drink at the inn, but I'll chop your head clean off. Stop. I need more mead.
I signed up to guard these wagons. Try to put up a decent fight. Well, you're tougher than you look. This won't take long.
Good day. What are you drinking? Are you asking for... Don't be timid. All right. You got me. Say, you're not bad.
Well, you're not half bad, I'll give you that. I said I would, and I don't go back on my word. I hope the rest of the Pact fights like you, not that milk-drinking Urano. Ravel Urano, that dark elf here before you. He kept asking to buy our lumber so we'd leave town. I told him no, we had a contract to keep. But he offered to double it. No one pays that much for wood. Even good rift spruce. What a skeever. Don't know and didn't ask. His story smelled like last week's fish. Whole time we were talking, he kept looking around for a crack. Right. Things like that. They're exactly why we keep to ourselves in the Elven lands. That and the bad food. Anyway, you're all right. Tell that fancy Othrol we'll fight. Come back and drink with us again sometime.
Hello.
Hello.
Just checking.
The shrines are outside the city, north, south. Burn the flowers at each.
Greetings.
Hello there.
Guild requests your help. Well met, comrade. I have an... Report to me at once. She's running things out of the guild hall in Darvin's Watch at the moment. No, but I...
Hello there.
Remember, wine comes in bottles. Round in bottles. Probably on the ground. Can't miss them. Thank the three. All three of them.
Not with the tribe, are you? Denthis was just showing me how the spell works. Then the Shadow Silk tribe jumped us. They carried me off as a tribute for Grimstall. Enough.
And Dethys has returned, unharmed from the looks of his green skin. I hope these two have learned from their mistakes. Spellcrafting is not to be taken lightly.
It's not safe here. Run, friend. Get out of here before the Covenant soldiers come back. I'm staying put, so I can direct other survivors to safety. But if I see another dagger uniform, I'm leaving. They came up the road from the east, killing and looting as they went. A few of us managed to escape. I wish I knew what happened to Othris and her family. Salu Othris is our overseer. Her husband Garvis was organizing a defense of the stables. I didn't see where the matriarch and her daughter went, but her boys headed for the pools. Poor folks. They were a good sort. For field masters, that is. I'd start with the sons, Daedrus and Mavis. The last I saw, they were running for the sulfur pools. dangerous in there. The water boils, and wild shot come up from underground. May Vivec guide your steps, traveler. Mining sulfur, of course. We get it from the pools. Alchemists pay a premium for it. They use it in potions, but they don't want to gather it themselves. Take a deep breath. It smells like rotten eggs here, night and day. It gets in your clothes and your hair. Most alchemists are just too proper to put up with the smell. Can't blame them.
was chaos. Pure chaos. The Covenant attack. The worst part was the Guar. They smelled our blood and stampeded. Now they're out here in the sulfur pools. Some drowned in the waters. Pause, put a harness on them. Say a few calm words. They're like children or Breton slaves. I've only got one harness left. The rest got scattered in the attack, but I bet you can find them. When you're done, speak to Janae.
ver, foi a Ferrari lá. Ah, é? Putz. Eu tô aqui voando aqui no bico de um pássaro pra pegar um item aqui lá no... Só que eu tenho que matar o bicho em cima da água, senão eu me suicido. Aqui esse meu personagem ele não tem a capa lendária, então não dá pra ir se não for voando desse jeito. Só que eu acho que não vai dar certo. Acho que não vai dar certo. Vai ser na outra quarta, não nessa, na outra. É. Puta que merda. O cara também ter me jogado ali, mas... Ah, tem aqui outro baú.
Gavin's watch would have been overrun if you hadn't been there.
Hello.
I see the trophies of some fearsome creatures hanging from your pack. It takes skill to hunt such prey. These beasts made our people suffer. You'd be a great asset to any Ashlander tribe. If you weren't a heretic, that is. We drove out because they're heretics. Or because we are, whichever you prefer. We hold true to the faith of our ancestors. The worship of Azura, Boethia, and Mephala.
Já fiz a burrada, né?
They believe... Now?
Hello.
Enquanto isso, deixa eu ver como que o cara fez aqui pra saltar. Deixa eu dar uma acelerada.
My Lady Almalexia bids you carry a message to Disciple Sildrus. The Tribunal does not abandon their people. Just as a parent shelters children from danger they cannot comprehend, the three shelter the Dunmer from threats beyond their ken. Tell him that my lady is mindful of his doubt and fear. There is no shame in either, so long as he helps others bear their burdens. By helping others, his fears will be allayed. But if he spreads his
entender
despair,
o que ela falou aqui.
you are the child whose soul was stolen. My lady is concerned for you. Almalexia is the merciful healing mother. I am merely a servant and messenger of my lady, not a teacher or priest. Seek the temple. Well?
Quality merchandise.
Hail.
I appear at my lord's behest. Or perhaps I was always here, and you merely lacked the ability to see me. Actions carry conviction better than words. A skilled poet arranges for others to be where they should be, when they should be, to fulfill his needs and desires. Yet, a man of poisoned words put doubt in Sildrus's heart. He said the poet is less than he once was. Tell the disciple that Vivec's words and wit and way of war are as keen as always. What is Vivec beyond these? Vivec is a warrior poet, the ruthless and arrogant soul of his people.
Tá saindo normal.
He guides and the sermons.
Não, tá normal.
Hail.
Oof! I yield, friend.
Hello there.
acertei a gaivota, agora continua aviante, que no cara falou. Agora eu tenho que saltar onde ele falou. Era mais ou menos onde eu tava deduzindo que eu tinha que cair ali. Mas aí, só que eu acabei não vendo o vídeo, agora eu vou ter que dar a volta, esperar o pássaro dar a volta pra me pegar. Descer lá. Tudo pra aprimorar um item. Eu tenho que fazer isso. Mas. Deixa eu ver. Uma, duas. Acho que umas 3. Não, 4 vezes. São 4 semanas. Um mês. Pra aprimorar 4 itens. Que é esse baú só dá pra fazer uma vez por semana. Olha, nossa, que difícil. Puta, velho. É um mês pra aprimorar 4 itens. Olha, apareceu um baú. Ah, não, eu só vi o baú. Eu não peguei. Apareceu um outro baú.
Speak. All prayers are heard, not all are acknowledged. Every small cog drives a greater gear. Each is necessary, otherwise the whole collapses. When any cog shivers from the stresses on it, the master feels it, but the load he assigns it is no more than he knows it can bear. Wizard, mystic, master of the Clockwork City, an architect of time and a binder of oblivion, one who good.
Tá jogando que jogo? Puta, só porque eu não tô lá embaixo, ó. Os caras estão matando um dos celestiais. Ixi, falhou.
We are allowing no one to approach the Hist, especially strangers claiming they wish to help us. We just caught a dark elf trying to poison a tree. Your words smell fair, but tasting is proof. Let me see what you have there. Yes, I wrecked the spine of apology. While you were away, we caught a dark elf defiling our Hist. Please, apply the fertilizer you've gathered to the base of our Hist. As long as I'm with you, the guards will let you through. One of our guards is escorting him to my lodge. He seems half mad. He was doing something to the tree, and apparently he is of House Drez.
E lá vamos nós.
Hail.
Vamos ver se agora vai.
Seems we have proof that the Dres are trying to murder our tree. While you were gathering mudcrab meat and reeds, the guards caught him trying to harm our Hist. We can't get anything out of him but his name and house. Seems the rumors were true. House Dres is trying to murder our Hist. He was scratching at the bark, licking our tree. When the guards shouted at him, he dropped an empty bottle. Now he's very ill. The truth is as plain as the face of Masser. You may do as you wish, but his mind is boiling. His words skitter like a mud crab in a pan. You will gather no moisture from this one.
I can feel the spores on my fingertips. Can't wipe them off. Have to cut them off. Someone, give me a knife, please! What did I do? What did it do to me? I see. I feel. I'm awake.
Do jogo?
He said the tree's sap would be better than skooma.
O primeiro?
He said the Argonians might be angry. Do you think they're angry? To me, they always... He gave me the bottle, said it was for the tree. I thought it was skooma. I tasted it. It was bad. I fed it to him.
Ah, tá.
I never saw him before.
Ravel?
Ah, do 1 são 5 capítulos, é isso? Não.
Ravel Urano.
Hello there.
Remember, he who has the quickest blade makes the...
I can feel the blessings upon you. It's a power I've not felt myself for many years. I see. I hadn't considered there might be threats more grave than the Covenant invasion. You would think, given all we know of the treachery of Cold Harbor, that I would see that. What if... I am ashamed. The three have shown more faith in me than I have in them. I dread asking this, but what of Lord Vivec? Ha! Yes, I should have known. Vivec is the most subtle of the three. It's true, I've been counseling a Dunmer who questions his faith. He told me the Tribunal are losing their powers. Only indirectly. We see the three less every year. They no longer make their annual pilgrimage to Red Mounting on Vardenfell, and no one knows why. It all seemed so convincing when he said it. His name is Ravil Urano. He hasn't come to pray for days now. He was in such despair. I think he'd even stopped bathing. The last time I saw him, he smelled terrible, like fresh offal. What? Have I been a fool? I questioned my faith for the flimsiest of reasons and caused others to question theirs. I have much to do to correct my failure. I wish I knew why Ravil Urano's doubting words were so compelling.
things were easier for me.
Caramba, eu tenho que me jogar. Literalmente.
Hello there.
Não, tem que matar o pássaro em cima da onde eu vou saltar. Aí eu caio na água. Aí eu caio na água, aí eu vou indo até onde eu tenho que me jogar em outro lugar.
Have our town's fortunes improved? That's a great relief. Well done. The Covenant troops haven't left their encampment to the west, but it's only a matter of time before our
Aí tem
inactivity
até
encourages them.
eles chamam de raro, bicho raro aqui, mas como meu level é baixo, não dá pra matar ele. Ele é level 91, mas eu sou 90, mas meus itens são uma porcaria.
Ravil must have a house in town. I'd like you to find it and watch him. I'd like to see myself, but I'm sure he'll recognize me. So I'll need to cast a spell on you. Commoners would call it a scrying spell, but I'm beyond such crude hedge magic. It will enable me to see and hear what you do. Furthermore, I'll be able to speak to you. Search for Ravil's home. I expect it's on the west side of town. You should be able to hear me now.
When this watch is over, it's the corner plump for me.
There he is. Let's follow him.
Are you following me?
Oh, tá.
Get away from me, brigand.
Nada que um vídeo não te informe como você tem que fazer. Ai, caramba. Eu não acredito que ele soltou justamente na pedra. Quase eu morri, você acredita? Eu pulei, tentei pular devagar pra ele pular devagar o negócio, ele vai e pula justamente na terra. Quase que eu fui pro saco. Os caras querem me foder. Tá, agora tem que fazer. Tô aqui lá embaixo.
There he is. Let's follow him.
Opa, pera aí. Ele falou que tem uma caixinha aqui do lado. Então vamos lá na caixinha daqui do lado. Aqui é a caixinha do lado. Peguei mais um item.
Hey, Ravel, no waffle today.
Certo.
The temple's forbidden all sales.
Quiet fool. I paid you for your discretion, remember?
Look here. It's that fancy sod was in our camp. Hey, fancy man. Fallen on any swords lately? Saying we shouldn't help the Dunmer? Like a Nord would ever turn down a fight.
Tá, agora eu tenho que usar minha... ficar invisível para meus inimigos. Eu fico invisível. Aí eu ando, posso andar tranquilamente que os caras não me veem. O bom desse personagem que eu tô aqui é que ele fica invisível. Os caras, tipo, assim, o personagem ele te percebe, mas você tem que ser malandro pra não demorar a passar. Se você demorar a passar, ele enxerga a tua presença. Aí você se ferra. Não, tem bastante. Tipo assim, é que eu falo assim, ele sente tua presença, entendeu? Ou o bicho, sei lá, dependendo do bicho, ele sente teu cheiro. Aí se você demorar, ele te dá um golpe e ele descobre que você tá ali.
He's out. That was fast.
Não, eu tô jogando com Ladino agora. Ladino. Não, eu tô pensando em fazer o mago ou o xamã.
Let's see who Ravel called.
Aí os caras falam, faz chá. Já que você alcançou o level 90 nisso daí, agora joga o tal personagem também vai até level 90. Fala, beleza.
So you're the meddler who undid all of Ravel's work. Such a waste of my time.
Chega aqui no ponto onde o cara está.
That woman wore a Covenant uniform. Garville must be working for the enemy. Go to his house and see what you can find. I'll send my guards.
Ah, tem que pegar aquela caixa, deixa eu ver. Como eu tô invisível, vamos ver se eu tomar que eu consiga. Esse cara aqui é forte. Os caras são chamados os elites. Então esses elites aqui, como eu tô fraco, ele dá um peido, ele peida, eu morro. Peidou, morreu.
What are you doing here?
Eu tô tipo assim desafiando os caras, entendeu? Só pra pegar um item, mas eu tô fudido, não vai dar pra me pegar. É elite que tá ali, mano. Puta merda. Os caras estão guardando a caixa aqui. Ufa, peguei. Os caras nem viu minha presença. Os elite. Porque quando você vai pegar o item, você aparece. Você não fica invisível, entendeu? Você aparece. Aí você tem que ser rápido. Aí quando ele começa a vir pra cima, aí você tem que correr e você pode ficar invisível de novo. Agora, se a tua invisibilidade demorar pra carregar e tal, aí você se fodeu. Aí você vai morrer. Aí você tenta correr. Mas deu certo. Peguei o item que eu queria. Só daqui uma semana. Daqui uma semana não. Acho que terça-feira à noite dá pra mim fazer. Porque aí zera tudo. Volta a zerar tudo. Entendeu? Aí dá pra mim fazer. Não. Tipo, se eu fizesse um exemplo, vou fazer agora na terça-feira, né? Um exemplo, se eu voltar aqui onde eu tô, isso. Se eu for voltar aqui terça-feira vai estar zerado. Aí eu volto aqui, tá, peguei. Aí só vou pegar, sabe quando? Na outra terça. Entendeu? Como eu fiz agora, domingo, aí tudo bem, ainda como vai zerar terça-feira o negócio, segunda-feira à meia-noite. Segunda-feira às 3 da manhã. Então, por isso que dá pra eu ir de novo. Senão, não. Se não fosse isso, eu não... Agora como que eu vou voltar? Agora...
I have terrible luck, but that's bound to change, right? Lady Fedrosa, I don't care about her,
nem acredito que eu peguei o item que eu queria.
The ebony flask is good. If it wasn't, Amila and I would have cleared out long ago. She's just too jumpy. They say the Arkaviri war made her twitchy. She's easily startled by the strangest things. Like lizards. Those lizards infesting the Argonian court at Dryford.
Deixa eu ver aqui como o cara fez aqui no vídeo pra voltar, que eu não sei voltar, não. Eu tô fudido. Ladino, monge, druida. Aquele ainda vinculado. Combate, que porra é essa? Combate, inspiração de combate. Deixa eu ver o vídeo aqui pra mim voltar.
I need a break.
Puta, o cara não ensinou como faz pra voltar. Fodeu. Ele falou que tem que esperar um orba natural, será que não brota, não sei o que lá. Só se eu entrar aqui, aí ele vai me jogar pra fora. Deixa eu ver se acontece. Se eu entrar aqui. Ele não tem a capa? Não me expulsou. Por que não me expulsou? Deixa eu perguntar aqui com um colega meu, Ryuri, rapidinho. Por que eu não fui expulso? Fudeu. Rapidinho.
Greetings.
What's that smell? Did another stinking lizard get in here?
Hail.
What's that distinctive bottle I see peeking from your pack? Masterfully done. Truly a procurement worthy of praise and reward.
Greetings.
The Shulk had me trapped up here like Nyx hounds hunting a lizard. Thank Vivek the brutes were too stupid to try going around the rock. They just stood down there and snapped at my feet. I'm sure going to try. Please, find my brother Dedrus. The Covenant soldiers were hot on his heels.
The soldiers are gone? Thank Almalexia! I thought no one would come before they got tired of taunting me. They kept talking about what they do with their knives. We got split up. The last I saw Drathyra, she and Mother were just ahead of the invaders. There's a cave at the edge of the pools. Drathi, Mevis and I used to play there. I'll bet that's where they went. Yes, now that those soldiers are gone, I'm going to make...
Tá no RC, mas não responde. Agora fodeu, meu. Eu entrei no santuário lá onde... Ah, pera aí, ele voltou, pera aí.
A fine job. Most of the herd has come home. The Othris use these animals to haul carts of sulfur to market, but they don't care about them like I do. Whether or not you care about the Guar, you've helped them. And me, I think.
If only somebody would come.
Why? Why did they do this? He stabbed her. Merciful 3, he stabbed her. Why did he do that? We did nothing.
The captain of the Covenant soldiers. His blade was poisoned. I can already see the edges of Mother's wound blackening. I must be calm. I can't lose my wits like some rattle-brained Altmer.
He said he had an herbal antidote. He actually waved the bottle in my face. He said I could have it if I, well, entertained him and all his men. I spat in his face. He went south to our Guar barns. Said he wanted to hear the beast scream. We keep grief brandy in the storage shed there. Light some on fire. I bet that'll get his attention. You're back. Do you have the antidote? I think so. The 3, bless you. Yes.
Drathyra tells me your actions saved my wife from a painful death. I'm in your debt, and I honor my debts. That's thanks to you. As I said, I honor my debts, but until we drive the...
Run! Goblins have a care, traveler. My Lord Rogar's fields are overrun with hideous goblins and spiders. You must come of spirited stock. If you truly wish to help, speak to Hrogar up at the manor house. Shore's bones. We need more like you at the hold. We've already lost too many to the goblins.
Consegui descer com o jogador. Ele falou assim, tem uma maneira. Não, mas descer um caminho assim, você vai caindo. Ainda assim. O item que eu quero agora. Já consegui descer a montanha. Está aqui. Aqui mesmo.
Hold. What's your business? In case you haven't noticed, friend, we're in the middle of a siege. Sure as bones. It's good to see another competent fighter. General Serian has dug into Fort Virak like a tick on a dog, and we're having a cursed hard time digging him out. The Covenant has taken Fort Virak and reinforced her walls. Strong Nord reinforcements are waiting for us in the rift, but this fort keeps them bottled up. Our catapults can't crack the walls, and they've repelled every attack so far. Garen Inderol is leading the charge. You can find him at the command tent west of here. Word is we've got General Serian backed into a corner. May Kyne speed you. Split some Covenant skulls for me.
Greetings.
By the three. Good to see you again, my friend. My spies are telling me General Serian sent most of his forces to Vivek's Antlers. He shouldn't have the strength to hold Fort Virak, but he's repelling our attacks. I think I know how he's doing this. I hope I'm wrong. You're the only one I trust to do this. Go to the front lines. This sounds gruesome, but I need you to inspect the bodies of Covenant troops after they fall. Look for anything, well, unusual. And be discreet. I don't want the troops to panic.
Hey.
Hello.
Did you find anything suspicious? Now you can see why I had you investigate. I didn't want to panic my troops. After each day of fighting, we've allowed the enemy to collect their dead, out of respect. Sarian is that old lizard, Walks.
Greetings.
Serve as an anchor point for my dark machine. The Daedra, the anchors, you destroy them in vain.
is it?
These once fertile lands have been reduced to ash and dust. My fair Edwina, the goblins have slaughtered many of my men. Even my eldest son has been... My middle son, Gar, is leading the search for Bjorek west of the Hall. Speak to my son, Gar, outside the manor house. Offer to help find Bjorek. I couldn't bear to lose another son. I was wounded in battle during the Akaviri invasion of Stonefalls years ago. A sweet soul. Many of these milk drinkers consider it heresy for a dark elf to marry one of another race. As if those beasts and their bugs lair in the mountains north of here. They scuttle along. They use the caves along the coasts as supply drops for landing troops. They drove the goblin.
Hello there.
Hello. These goblins are merciless, stranger. They don't feel pity or remorse or fear. And they won't stop until they're killed. You want to help? Get out there and kill some of those